We are live on the New Hampshire National Guard Owls Media Network. Keene State men's lacrosse gets ready to take on Vassar College here this evening. Keene State 0-3, Vassar 2-0, looking to get their third win of the year. Keene State just in search of their first win of 2025, and I'm Ryan Goodwin, joined by JJ LeBlanc. JJ, are you excited to call this one?
I'm very excited. This is pretty cool, getting to start off talking about some men's lacrosse right now and see what they can do.
Opening face-off. Keene State hasn't played since Saturday, the 22nd of February. That was the loss to Wentworth. And right off the draw, Vassar takes it. Our Curry there with a pass shot inside. A save is made by Florian. Ball still on the ground, and now finally scooped up by Vassar, as it's Mateo Loman. Morton has it now. Rufo with it. Pass trying to get it inside, couldn't connect. Ball still on the ground. It was Justin Miller trying to dive to scoop it up. And now Miller finally comes away with it for Keene State. Pass off to Florian. Pretty wet here this afternoon in Keene, so well, probably not bounces much on the turf. Florian tries to get it upfield. Oh, and a nice pass there to Tadone. Tadone shoots and scores! Giacomo Tadone gets Keene State on the board first. It's 1-0.
State goal scored by number 17, Giacomo Tadone.
He kind of just got the Vassar defense sleep a little bit. He was able to get that in. It was a good score. Keene State gets on the board early.
Yeah, good to see the Owls on the board first, as they were not able to get on the board first against both Western New England and Wentworth Institute of Technology, their last two home games here, and last two games overall. But just about a minute and a half in, Keene State has the lead. Draw this time won by the Owls. Back the other way they come. A shot already in on goal, and a save is made by Quinn.
Herrera much better at being able to get his way in there and be able to get the ball on the other side. They couldn't capitalize on it.
Pass intercepted there by the Owls. And taken by Aiden Donahue. Turned back over, though, to the Brewers. Vassar and Keene State, just the fourth meeting all time between these two. And Vassar leads the series 2-1.
O'Hara's going to control it. Kind of having a hard time getting in the middle of that defense there, Ryan.
Yeah, so far, able to get many good looks, although they get one right there and they tie it up.
It's going to be Baker Morton able to get that in. He ties up the game with 12:30 remaining in the first.
So just only about a minute later after Tadone's goal, the Brewers able to tie it right back up. And we're even at 1 goal apiece. And we didn't really get to talk about it, but the key for Keene in today's game is going to be keeping the third quarter under control, because these last two home games for the Owls, things have really gotten out of hand. Especially after it was a close game at halftime in both of those games. In fact, they led Western New England 5-3 before falling all the way behind in that one. Having to come all the way back. Flag is thrown. It looks like it's going to go against Macarini once we get the call. And now here's a shot on goal. Didn't get the look off. Keene State trying to pick it up. Ball still loose on the ground, and Vassar comes away with it. And it was Holden Anderson able to scoop it up. Now drops it off to his teammate. And that's Gavin Curry. Pass going back to Jack Rufa. Now gives it off for Tinker. Pass inside. Oh, couldn't get the shot off there. Keene State scoops it up, but now we will get the call. And it's going to be against senior captain Rex Macarini of Keene State. So it looks like 30-second penalty against Macarini.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Could be worse.
Keene State already playing down a man here early on, and with the game tied. And Vassar trying to make work of the penalty, just again 30 seconds, as you said, JJ, so not a ton of time. We'll see if they try to get a shot off here before it's over. Now passing around behind the goal.
Rufa tried to sneak it in there real quick.
Couldn't find it. Now inside again,
Oh,
and he scores. Jack Rufa makes it 2-1. Vassar takes the lead for the first time here early in the first quarter.
Vassar goal, scored by number 22, Jack Rufa.
So Rufa gets the goal, and Keene State trails for the first time today. See how well they can respond here as get the face-off at center midfield with Gabe Pereira going against Holden Anderson. Anderson looked like he came away with it, but Pereira does, and now Pereira has it poked out of his stick, and Vassar takes it right back again. But a bad pass, and Keene State will go the other way with it.
That's a good move by Roman, too, to understand that Pereira might have a little bit of a blind side because of his teammate. He's looking for a pass, so Mateo just came up on the side and was able to get him on his blind side. But overall, Keene was able to get the ball back. What a pass over.
Yeah, great pass indeed to get it to Tim Kelleher. Kelleher gives it off now to Ben Tukey. And now Macarini handles it after that penalty for 30 seconds. Macarini fakes the passes it inside, and a shot is saved nicely again by Quinn. The other way now, here comes Aiden Santoro. Pull a pass off there to our Curry. Our Curry able to find Shane O'Hara. O'Hara battling now against Hunter Tavares. Back to our Curry. Our Curry tried to hand it off, couldn't complete the pass. But it's going to remain with Vassar as Keene State turns it over. And in their own defensive zone as well. So they'll have to regroup here. Back to Malone. Gets it over to Toval. Toval faked like he was going to shoot. Now passes it behind the goal. Our Curry gives it off to O'Hara.
A little under 20 seconds left for them to try to get a shot in. Oh,
Yeah.
Nice move.
Yeah, nice move inside. Can't connect though. Passes it back, now tries to throw it across in front. A shot, and it goes wide of the goal. It'll remain with Vassar, but they have just 6 seconds. Got to make something happen very fast. Around the back of the goal, our Curry is shot. And it's going to go back to Keene.
Keene State able to withstand some good offense done by Vassar. They were able to get the ball over the net a few times, a little bit without even looking, and be able to find their guys. That's a good defensive possession by Keene.
Owls come up the field now with it. Souza able to give it off to Tadone. Tadone has the Owls goal in this one so far. Now drops it back for Parisi. Back out to Tadone, handled nicely. Looking to work his way inside. Pass now and a shot, and we tie it right back up. Indeed, a nice pass, an even better score. Can tell if it was Seymour or Farisi.
Keene State goal.
Yeah, it's Sebastian Farisi who gets the goal to tie things up for Keene State.
It was 15.
So the Owls able to tie it up at 2. Vassar, ball still on the ground. Keene State looking to scoop it up. The Brewers come away with it. Anderson gets it over there to Mateo Roman. And now to Arcuri. Pass around the goal, Shane O'Hara. Anderson Eads. Pass tried to connect there with O'Hara. Can do it, but it goes back to Rufa now. Eads. Maybe a chance inside. They try to get a look. The pass gets away.
Oh, great save.
Yeah, and a great save there by Dylan Florian, and he was wisely able to swat it away as well.
That's good on Florian too. Oh man, that's good on Florian too for not even just trying to go for the ball to save it. He was able to know exactly where his teammates were and able to whap it over.
Yeah, almost a hockey type pass there. Here's Lancaster in the game. Waiting for some help. Lancaster will give it back to Dubiel. Dubiel charging in. Drop back for Tukey. Tukey inside. Oh, what a pass! Oh, and what a save.
Ball still in play.
Still in play,
nice
though.
Move. Oh.
And it'll go back to Vassar. But yeah, what a pass inside there for Ben Tukey. Almost set up the third Owls goal of the evening. Back out to the goalie, Quinn. Gives it off to Malone. Malone moves his way in. And now drops back a little bit. Trying to find a teammate. Gives it off to Patrick Egg. Kotoval. Finds its way back now to Egg. Pass in front. Oh, what a clean
look. What a save.
What a save by Florian. As soon as he got that clean of a look in front, I thought almost no chance he would make that save, but he did.
Dylan Florian have a very good first right now.
That's up, nice pass, able to connect there with Souza. Souza, long shot, and he scores! Tim Souza puts Keene State back in the lead at 3-2, and what a shot. Just past midfield.
Yeah, that's a crazy shot as well because everybody and their mother thought he was going to pass it to his teammates so that he'd have an easier goal on the inside. But he was able to get it from half. He was able to get it from midfield. He was able to get it and have very good precision to be able to get it on such good timing. And just, wow, what a play. And be able to give him the lead, too.
Souza gives Keene State the advantage back. The shot from just beyond midfield. And again, I don't think anybody thought that he would pull up to shoot it, but that's exactly why it worked. As he's able to get it past Drew Quinn. Have Keene the lead back. Another face-off, though, won by the Brewers and Anderson. Anderson runs it all the way in, drops it off, and a shot. Save made by Florian. Just 11 seconds gone on the shot clock. Vassar maintains possession. Pass goes back to Stolfus. He now gives it off to Eads. Baker Morton, who had a goal. Pass back, now a chance in front. Ball on the ground, loose. Keene State picks it up. So they couldn't connect on the pass. Keene State the other way.
Riccardi's bringing it down as far as he can take it.
Yeah, Cole Riccardi. Past midfield, now has to give it off to Macarini.
Yeah,
a flag.
Be a flag and a penalty on that one.
Yeah, so Vassar, the call will go against them. The shot first, and a great save made by Quinn.
Oh,
rebound chance, and he scores!
Falling away, too. What a great play by Seymour.
Dylan Seymour able to put the Owls in front by a pair of goals, and him falling to his feet as well. And now we get the call against Vassar.
I guess they don't even need him to be on the sideline because Keene State can score on him anyway.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter, as he said.
Keene State goal scored by number 5, Dylan Seymour.
Actually, the call, I think, is on Tim Kelleher for Keene State.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, maybe not.
I was going to say there's nothing up on the board.
Yeah, never mind. But the Owls come away with it nonetheless as Donahue brings it up. Flag down, or excuse me, whistles, and we'll get a timeout. First of the afternoon called by Keene State. We'll be right back. Owls in command, 4-2.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Keene State leading Vassar 4-2 right now with 4 minutes 20 seconds to go in the first. You get a look there at Coach Mark Terrio, his 25th season at the helm of Keene State men's lacrosse, looking for his first win still here in 2025. But so far the Owls off to a good start this evening. Now just trying to keep things going throughout the rest of the contest. As out of that timeout, they have the ball.
Yeah, this is a Keene State team that definitely went back to the lab, kind of work on their defense after those over the couple of losses that they had sustained at the beginning of the season. There's not going to be much that you can do with it besides trying to buff up your defense because the offense is always going to be there. That's why you brought these guys in. But if you can get everyone to work as a unit on the defensive end, you could win some games that maybe no one thought that you could.
Yeah, and a good little, kind of in a good little way to start the season for Keene State when obviously their first game they were at Endicott, but this is the third straight home game for them, going back to February 19th. Pass is too high and they turn it over.
And see, those are just like the little problems that, like, as a team, you want to try to avoid because the more that happens, the more you give the team another chance to score, and you're already up 2 against a team that is already pretty good. So you want to try to keep momentum on your side.
Yeah, Keene State, get mentioned also the 4th meeting between them and Vassar, looking to even up that series at 2 games apiece. This meeting last year when they met here, Vassar came away with a 14-9 win. And now they have it. Here's Eads. Nice pass, a shot. Looks like it didn't get through. Ball's on the ground and it'll be scooped up. Now losing possession and we'll get a flag down. It's going to go against Miller.
Attaboy, Miller.
And yeah.
Come on, man.
Owl side not very happy with that, obviously. We'll get the call here from the official. Miller will go to the box for a push. Owls defenseman. It'll only be 30 seconds though once again, so both the man-ups for Vassar tonight so far have been of that length. Eads. They pass it around. On the goal it goes. In front now, a good look, a shot. Goes wide of the net. Yeah, off the side of the net, ball's on the ground. Vassar keeps it though as O'Hara. Pass fake inside, a shot, and they score.
He sent in by Tate Tinker.
Tate Tinker out of Lexington, Kentucky, his first season.
Vassar goal, score number 88.
Gets the goal, and Vassar draws back to within one. So 4-3. A lot of goals scored here in this first quarter. Still 2 minutes and change to go. A lot more. I mean, 4-3 was the score at the halftime of the Wentworth game. Keene State was trailing by that score. But already here in the first quarter and still with some time left, we've already reached that total of 7 goals for each side, or between each side. Owls will look to win the draw though here. Get the lead back to 2. Vassar again just going to come back from down 2, the largest that any team has led.
Oh, you see that?
And what a poke away there, yeah.
Wow. No, his stick. He dropped his stick and it came back.
Oh, yeah.
Bounced off the ground back into his hands.
Don't see that every day. Ball on the ground. Lancaster, though, is right there to scoop it up. So Owls keep possession. Tadone, who had the first goal of the evening for Keene State, gives it off. Now here's Tukey. Behind the net, Macarini in front, and they score!
Spin, too.
What a goal and what a setup on the pass from Rex Macarini.
I feel like the defensive Vassar just seems to be falling asleep way too often. They don't really seem to know
goal
what they
scored by
have.
number 55.
And it kind of seems to be
Jack
Keene State's
Hanson.
agenda. They don't really want to do fast breaks like they did earlier with that other shot. They want to try to take it from midfield, be able to bring it in, lull them to sleep, be able to attack. Now they're up 5-3.
Yeah, and it's the junior from West Springfield, Mass, Jack Ansart, the attack man, able to get the 5th Owls goal of the evening. And again, still time to go here in the first quarter. And 8 goals already between these two teams. Ball on the ground.
Another one.
Scooped up. Keene State takes it. Thanks to Gabe Pereira. Dropped off for Tim Kelleher, who will just flip it now to Lancaster back on the field. Lancaster just kind of waiting around midfield, trying to wait for his teammates to set something up, and now we'll charge in. Pass, shot, and a save made.
Right.
Or yeah, went wide, but luckily Keene maintains it. You get a whistle, and they're going to reset the shot clock, it appears. Yep, down to 47 seconds. Oh, nice pass there from Tadone. Tukey inside, a shot, and a save is made. Vassar again the other way. 50 seconds to go here in the first. One last charge here before the start of the second, perhaps. Baker Morton. Plenty of time, still half a minute to go. Brewers trying to set something up, drop back for O'Hara. O'Hara fakes the pass. Back inside. Trying to get a clean look. It's thrown away, and Keene State will take over after the turnover. So 16.2 to go. We'll see if they can get one last quick charge or if they're just going to let it roll here into the second quarter. And it looks like they're
probably just going to take it into the second quarter.
Yeah, they're just going to play it safe here. So good first quarter for the Owls. They lead by 2, 5-3, as we'll head to the second, trying to keep the momentum up. We'll be right back here in just a moment on the New Hampshire National Guard Owls Media Network.
Vassar 3.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kim Laufer, and I teach in social media. We find that there are so many jobs available in social media management, in social media analytics, in public relations. Everybody is looking for someone who can do social media, who can help them create a strategy and measure whether that strategy is working. In the social media major, you'll learn how to create effective content. You'll learn how to analyze content and make sure that the goals that you're trying to reach are being met. So the new social media major is going to help students learn how to build content that's appropriate for all different types of social media, whether it's TikTok or LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram. You're going to learn how to create videos, create photos, and create post content. The social media major is designed to give you a well-rounded experience that pulls from a lot of different disciplines, including business and art, computer science, and journalism. So the goal of our social media major is to...
Second quarter of action about set to get underway. Keene State with an early lead, 5-3 over the Vassar College Brewers. And in search of their first win of the 2025 spring season. It's going to be scooped up on the midfield face-off there by Anderson. Anderson running in. Gives it off now to Curry. Pass there by Kratoval, and now finds its way back toward midfield to Morton. Morton will give it off to Rufa. Pass there, not good at first, but scoop back up. Trying to connect inside, under 40 to shoot now. Curry, nice pass in. Oh, got to be careful here in front of the net. Ball still on the ground. A shot goes wide.
Will stay on their side.
And now they reset the shot clock. Back to 22. Yep, there we go. Vassar again will keep possession as the shot going out of bounds. Able to get a guy to it though first. Still one of the odder rules I think in all sports. You shoot it, the ball goes out. Whoever's closest to it though gets it. Brewers still with it, but now with just 7 to shoot. Morton makes a move there, now shoots, goes wide of the goal. And, yep, shot clock violation against the Brewers, so it comes back to Keene State. Minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Owls looking to get their first chance here on goal in the second. Drop ball there from McNulty, and scooped up now the other way. Our Curry, nice crossfield pass. Chance in front. A shot off the top crossbar, and it goes all the way out of bounds. Vassar maintains it, though, as our Curry will scoop it up. Tell that shot had a lot behind it, given how far it went. Off the top crossbar. Pass. Our Curry, nice pass in front. Oh, and a save is made by Florian. I think the ball might have been in his jersey or something for a second, but now he'll get it back out. Florian with it. Nice pass there to Tadone, pass midfield. Tadone trying to survey things. Back out now to Lancaster, just beyond midfield. Walk behind that one, gets it off to McNulty. McNulty scores! Nick McNulty puts the Owls lead to 3.
Keene State goal scored by number 26, Nick McNulty.
And the Owls have their largest advantage so far tonight. Largest advantage for either side so far in this one. How about that for McNulty, the sophomore out of Plymouth, Mass, able to get the goal. Owls will try to extend the lead more, and it's been, obviously this by far has been the best Keene State has looked so far in a first half here at home this season, but they've certainly generally looked pretty good in the first 2 quarters. It's going to be, again, mentioning kind of the key to this game. They're going to have to play much better in the third. Toval now with it as Vassar gets it off the face-off.
I will say this. You talk about being good in the third. First, they need to be good in the third, but you also want to give yourself as much cushion as possible going into the second half. You can try to get up maybe even, like they're up 3 right now, maybe try to get it up 4 or 5. Try to eliminate them scoring in the second quarter, then you might be able to just keep your foot on the gas and just kind of coast the rest of the game.
Yeah, Vassar coming in. You did mention they're 2-0. Their 2 wins, it was 12-11 that they were able to win their season opener at home against the University of Hartford, and then they went on the road and beat SUNY Oneonta on Saturday 8-4. A couple of closer games for them. Now a shot, and it goes wide of the goal.
They're with the Brewers. Just about 24 seconds left, try to get a shot.
Yeah, our Curry with it. Pass. Nice pass there in front. A shot.
Oh, nice save.
Great save there by Florian. He's played pretty well here in the first half so far. One looked like got a piece of his stick, and then it went right back up into the webbing. Florian now has it out of the goal. Nice pass there up the field. It went all the way up. Thought it hit Macarini there for a second. But it's Dylan Seymour now with it behind the goal. And just looking for help. Inside, maybe a look, drop back, a shot. Wide of the goal, Keene State keeps it. Back now to Sebastian Farisi, who has one of Keene's goals tonight. Back, and now here's Dubiel. Dubiel still keeps it, even with the pressure there. Back over to Farisi. Farisi, not a great pass as it bounces, and Vassar will take over. Oh, now bad pass the other way from the Brewers, and back it goes to Keene State. Scooped up there by Souza. Now it goes to Macarini. Sun beginning to set. The last week, though, of sunsets before 6 o'clock here. And how are we feeling about that,
Thank
JJ?
God.
I know.
No one ever talks about it. The greatest day of the year is March Daylight Savings.
Always.
Every time.
Oh, no. Wobbly pass there, and nicely poked away on the other side there by Tim Souza.
They do have numbers, too.
Macarini faked like he's going to pull up, and now he does, and he scores!
Got it. I don't understand what it is. The Brewers defense just stops moving whenever they get a little rattled, whenever Keene State comes down. It seems crazy.
Rex Macarini puts the lead to 4. 7-3 Owls. And yeah, I agree with you there, JJ. It almost looked like on the Vassar side, they kind of just gave up on it. But the lead now pushed to 4. So a couple goals for Keene State since the start of this second quarter.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No,
Ryan.
go ahead.
You just can't be complacent in these situations if you're Keene as well. This is like the last few games have been rough. We know that, but this is a team that you're not just going to be able to come back from halftime and you're just going to expect that you're still going to be winning. Especially at this point in the game right now, you just really have to start layering it on before the coach really has a chance to talk to them during halftime, because there's no way that this is a huge scrum that we have going right now.
Ball on the ground, and it's still on the ground. Nobody's scooped it up yet. Now finally Vassar does, and they score right off of it. It looks like that's Mateo Roman who will get the goal to make it 7-4. Yeah, but that was such a long scrum there at midfield, and then finally, I mean, the ball came out of it. Roman just ran over to it, scooped it up, and gets the Brewers back on the board, cut the lead to 3.
Overall, I like how Keene State has played in this first half, even though they just let that happen. It's not for a lack of effort, just kind of caught off guard a little bit by what was going on in the middle. But overall, Keene's defense has been very stout, they've been very good, and their offenses look pretty good, especially when Vassar's defense is playing the way that they are.
Yeah, JJ, you were just talking about obviously how Keene State can't get complacent in this game. They did lead a couple of games ago, back on, it was the 19th, their first home game against Western New England. They led 5-3 at the half, so a couple goal lead. But that
they got it again.
Shifted very fast, and just like that, we have a 2-goal game. I think that was Roman once again. So 2 goals within the last minute for Mateo Roman. And just like that, Vassar right back in it, 7-5.
It's that complacency that I was talking about. You can't fall into it. You have about 8 minutes. Even if you take it into halftime with the score the way that it is now, I give you that. You can come out of halftime and you can try to figure out how to hold the lead and maybe even try to get more ahead. But at this point right now, you just can't let them score again, because once they get within 1, they're starting to smell it in the water.
And this has been a pretty goal-happy kind of game so far, too. So I have a feeling we're going to see certainly double digits. I don't think that's a stretch before it's over.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You're really in. No. Let me put this. When I call games, you're really into like saying that stuff's going to happen before it happens, Ryan.
Yeah.
You do it a lot.
I guess so. Yeah, talking about Saturday.
Yeah, it's like Saturday. Every time that we do a women's game together.
Yeah. And now Tadone with it. Owls now get possession back, so good to see. We'll see if they can do something with it as Riccardi has it. And if you see right now behind on the other side of the field, that's the Keene State baseball field, and hopefully in about 3 weeks we're going to be playing baseball on that field, as they hopefully will be taking on the Salem State Vikings at 3 o'clock. Oh, nice pass there. Owls keep it. A shot. And he scores.
Great goal. Adam Scala.
Adam Scala gets Keene State back on the board. It's back to a 3-goal lead at 8-5.
Great job by Scala to be able to stop the bleeding a little bit. Maybe there's some truth to what you're saying, Ryan. This is a game where it's just kind of like a maitre d' showing someone at their table. These defenses are just allowing people to get inside.
Yeah, a lot of offense so far. By far the most goals that Keene State has scored here in front of the home crowd in the first half this season. As they're already about to get 9 goals, or close to 9 goals. Not saying they will get it. Don't want to prematurely jinx anything.
Attaboy, Ryan.
But 9 goals was
Gabe.
the total that. I was going to say, Keene State actually has already matched the combined goals of the first 2 games here at home. They scored 5 in the home opener and then 3 last time out against Wentworth in the first half. So they've already tied that at 8. In just the first half of this game, we get a penalty against the Owls, and it goes against Gabe Pereira. So Pereira to the box for, again, just the 32nd man up for Vassar. We'll see if they can use it, though, to their advantage. Pereira, the face-off specialist in penalty box. Vassar will try to make quick work of it and get back to within 2 goals.
Oh, it's
shot. Oh, and a save is made. Like it glanced off the stick there of Florian. Shot from our Curry there. Another chance in front. Oh, and a great save made by Florian. Ball on the ground.
Yeah.
Ooh. Still on the ground and now scooped back up. Got to be careful of the sudden change the other way. Oh, and a wild pass. I decide what I was going to say there. And
Keene State
will take over. Florian out of his goal now. Keene State back with it. Penalty is over. And Vassar not able to do anything with the 30 seconds, but now here's our Curry the other way. Get a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout from the Brewers. So we'll be right back in just a moment on the Owls Media Network.
Timeout, Vassar.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Here, Keene State leading 8-5 out of the timeout from Vassar. 8 goals in this game scored so far for Keene State, and how about 8 different goal scorers? Owls have been spreading the wealth today. Yep.
Holy moly! These guys are pretty good at lacrosse.
So Vassar still in possession out of the timeout. Fresh shot clock as well. Our Curry couldn't handle the pass, and now the ball's on the ground, and it's going to be scooped up by Dylan Fidali. Now finds its way over to Florian. Back over to Fadali. It's up to McNulty. McNulty, nice pass up the field. And it's handled by Cole Riccardi. Gets it over to Tadone. Tadone opened the scoring this evening. Almost a high pass there, but it finds its way to McNulty. McNulty also one of the goal scorers. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Macarini able to find Lancaster. 30 seconds to shoot, so we'll have to start to think about setting something up here. Little one hop pass there to Tukey. Almost 10 to shoot. Macarini trying to get it in. Nice pass there to Lancaster. Behind the goal now, 8 to shoot. Keene's got to get something off fast, and a bad pass. And it looks like Vassar might scoop it up. Nope, Keene gets it back. But that is going to do it for the shot clock. So the Brewers will come back the other way. Brewers the other way. Here comes, actually that's Kratoval.
Drink that water, Ty. Drink that water like a good boy. My friend, everybody.
Drop back off for Egg. Pass behind the goal, handled there by Rufa. Back over to Egg now. Looking for something inside, not a good pass there, and then the ball's on the ground. A stick goes down. The stick goes flying for Vassar, and Keene State will take over.
That's fantastic.
Nice pass up there to Lancaster. Now here's Adrianson. Chris Adrianson, a shot. A lot of mustard behind that one. It goes out of bounds and wide of the net. Owls keep it though.
Both teams are becoming a little bit less in depth with their scoring on their offense right now. Both teams seem to have beefed up their defense recently, and hopefully this is a score that Keene State will be able to extend a little bit or just go into halftime with the lead.
Yeah, just about 3 minutes left here now in the second quarter before halftime. Turnover there for Keene State. Vassar comes away with it. Back out now to the goalie, Quinn. Try to get it upfield. Oh, and he connects. Able to find Eads. Thought it was going to be intercepted there by an Owls defender. Now Malone. Brewers just passing around, looking for a clean look here on the net. Pass back. They might have a chance here. Is he going to shoot it?
Oh,
he does.
Got it.
Oh, and he scores.
It's going to be Baker Morton again.
Yeah, Morton with his second goal of the evening. And once again, the game back to a 2-goal lead. Largest lead that any side has held has been 4 goals, and of course that belonged to Keene State when they led 7-3 at one point. But now back to a 2-goal game once again at 8-6. And with 2.5 exactly to go before halftime. Owls hoping they can win the draw and get a good look here. Vassar just trying to get within a goal. And the Brewers scoop it up again. Taken by Stolfus. Pass, oh, too much there. Ball still on the ground. It's kicked around, but now scooped up by Rufa. Looked like it was going to be a turnover there, but the Brewers keep it. Now we get whistles and another timeout. This one's going to be called once again by Vassar. We'll be right back in just a moment for the final 2 minutes of the opening half.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
Final 2 minutes about to be played here in the first half. Keene State hanging on to a 2-goal lead and trying to make sure it doesn't get any smaller than that before they head to the locker rooms for the half. But Vassar in possession right now. That goes, not a good pass. And ball still on the ground. It's being fought for. Still a scrum for it. Yeah,
Justin Miller.
How about Justin Miller coming through to scoop it up? So the Owls get it. A minute and a half. A little bit of time still separating the shot and game clock. See if they get a look. McNulty shoots and scores!
Whoa, what an angle!
Second goal of the day for Nick McNulty. He's the first Owl to get to that total this afternoon. And Keene State, the lead back to 3 with over a minute to go. So let's see if they can hold it there, maybe even extend it here if they can win the draw before halftime.
It's entirely possible. I mean, at this point, with the way that Keene State's playing right now, they're playing like they're on a mission. They're playing like they really want to win, and it's reflecting so far in their play. Vassar definitely caught off guard, too, today. I don't think that they expected this game to be like this at all. Keene State's defense has stifled them a little bit, but Keene State's offense is really carrying them throughout this game. They're just very good at passing and just getting it down the field as good as they can.
Yeah. And here's a chance inside. A shot goes wide of the net, but the Brewers will keep it. Yeah, I mean, Vassar, of course, has played more recently than Keene State. Keene State's had a nice break. This is just their first game in March. And again, they haven't played since...
It's March 5th, man.
Yeah, Saturday the 22nd.
Just say they haven't played since Saturday.
Well, since a couple Saturdays ago.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the February 22nd.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
Oh, you're all right. And this, of course, Keene's third home game in a row as well.
Keene State gets the ball back as well.
Yeah. After this, the Owls will have a little bit of a break again. They won't play till next Tuesday, but they'll have to travel up to Bates up in Maine.
Is that
play
Lewiston?
that one? Yeah, Lewiston.
Yeah, okay. Great defense by Vassar, though.
Yeah, Vassar comes back away with 30 seconds to shoot. Shot out of bounds. And actually, Keene State's going to take it. I think they said Florian is closer to it. Final 30 seconds. We'll see what Keene State does. They don't have to shoot it before the half. It might not hurt to try to get one more look. With 15 seconds now and under that. Trying to make it a 4-goal game. A shot, and it's off the post. We get whistles before that. I think a timeout was called by the Owls before the shot happened from Sebastian Farisi. So we'll be right back in just a second. Owls talking it over before the half.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Welcome to Hurt Skirt or Just Hurt. Our first contestant is suffering from knee pain from a recent running incident. But what do we think, audience? Hurt skirt or just hurt? Why not try Hurt Skirt? Make your recovery hassle-free with Hurt Skirt, a patent-pending, stretch-to-fit, hot-cold therapeutic sleeve, proven to stay cold longer and still remain completely mobile. Drop the ice, skirt the hurt.
Welcome back, men, women, and children. Who's ready to see some Who's ready to see Keene State score? I know I am.
We'll see. Owls have 8 points.
Come on, Ryan. Got to be more optimistic. I got 8 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it's still plenty of time to make it happen, certainly. Macarini with the final seconds here. Pass behind the goal. One more look in front. A save made by Quinn, and that is the half. So unfortunately, JJ, we did not see a Keene State goal there, but
it's okay.
We do see a 9-6 Owls lead going to halftime. See if the Owls can get their first win of the season. Stay tuned for the second half. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes here on the Owls Media Network.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes,
learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab. In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself and
a paycheck that earns,
elevated confidence,
world-class courage,
and we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions,
celebrate our individual voices,
and spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
So I know facts of 5 are friendly. So I'm going to box out my 5 and my 8.
My name is Ellie Lyons. I'm from Charleston, Rhode Island, and I'm majoring in elementary education and sociology. I am a student teacher, and I come into the classroom every single day from 8 to 3, and my CT, my cooperating teacher, will give me lesson plans or just things to do throughout the day so that I can slowly become used to running a classroom. I got interested in teaching because my mom has been a teacher for more than 30 years, and I've watched her enjoy teaching every single day, so I know that the passion never goes away, and I have always grew up in that experience and in that environment, and I knew that I would like it. One of the bigger reasons that I picked Keene State was because of the education program and how quick it gets you into the classroom. I know I went to other schools and I talked to those programs, and their hands-on learning was way later than Keene State, so I decided that would be best for me. I prefer hands-on learning. In the beginning, we start with lecture-based learning for education, and then once you get moved into the classroom, your junior year, you get way more hands-on, and it actually gives you the experience. And more than just creating a lesson plan, you're actually in the classroom learning classroom management or just how to deal with situations that you don't really taught. I chose elementary ed because of the ages. I have always been a babysitter my whole life, so being exposed to like those younger ages, I've really been able to make connections with them easier. My first day starting at Simons, I actually already felt comfortable just because with Methods 2 gave me the exposure of being in this building and with this community and like the staff and faculty. Now I feel like I am part of the school almost. A lot of teachers or student teachers might experience like being maybe below other faculty or staff, but here at Simons they make you feel like equal and give you those like opportunities to be seen as just like a regular teacher. I think I'm most proud of after the start of student teaching was probably planning my solo week, which is right now. I feel like on my first day of solo teaching, it wasn't really scary, but it was like exciting and it was a little nerve-wracking just because like everything was in your hands. But everything that I have been prepared with, so like Methods 1, Methods 2, has really like exposed me to stuff like that. And being in charge and knowing how to like manage a classroom and plan for lesson plans and longer days. From the first day, my cooperating teacher has been very easy to get along with. I definitely feel like she's preparing me to be a teacher on my own just because she has thrown me into those challenging conversations or just like topics. And she shows me like how to reflect as a teacher, which I think is super important because even after her lessons, she'll be like, hey Ellie, like what do you think I should do next? Or maybe next year, like maybe I'll try something different. Like what do you have in mind? I feel very prepped to go out and teach. I even had experience before when I went back home, I was doing substitute teaching. And that was like a piece of cake. I've had like people comment on how well I do like classroom management, even at like a random school like substitute teaching. So like I can definitely tell that Keene State has helped me a lot.
My name is Wei Liu, and I am the professor of computer science here at Keene State College. Cybersecurity has a pretty high demand in the job market. It's gonna have a variety of career paths. So graduating in cybersecurity, they can be employed by government agencies, private corporations, and non-profit organizations. Cybersecurity is really a field with constantly emerging new technologies. So students keep learning new stuff and adapt to new technologies to solve the problems. Cyber attacks has become more and more common. The students in this field, they can help to protect the individuals and organizations or even national security against the cyber threats in cyberspace. So they can make some positive impact in our society. After students graduate in a major of cybersecurity from Keene State College, and the job work they can do is, for example, they can do information security analysis, and they can do the cybersecurity auditor, and they can do secure software developer, and also they can do some penetration tester work. So so all of this is about cybersecurity because it's actually used everywhere and in any working space. Yeah.
I remember writing in the second grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
And we're back, about ready to get the second half action underway. Owls in front, 9-6 over Vassar College after the first half. As you look there at Nick McNulty of Keene State. McNulty with the only player on the Owls so far with more than one goal, with 2. And on the other side, we have a couple players for the Brewers with multiple goals. And that would be Mateo Roman with a couple, and Baker Morton as well with 2. So JJ, what are you looking forward to here in the second half? How do you think the Owls can get their first win here in 2025?
I think it would be interesting to see if the Owls can keep up that defense. It would be really surprising if Vassar didn't change anything during halftime to be able to figure out what they needed to do to score better. But overall, if Keene can just keep on playing their game, and they could just be as good as they were defensively in the first half, and they'll walk away with a win.
Yeah, certainly. We obviously talked about a little bit there at the beginning of the game how important the third quarter has been, especially these first 2 home games. This now the second time in 3 games here at home this season that Keene State has led at the half. Of course, they led, talked about a little bit, 5-3 over Western New England. Eventually lost that game, although after a miraculous comeback, they lost it 12-11 in overtime. And their largest lead at halftime, though, now with 3 goals at 9-6. We'll see if they can play much better here and come away with a win, and that's the way you want to start, with a face-off win for Pereira, and he gets it over to Macarini. Macarini now charges in. Seymour gets it back to Macarini. Over now to Lancaster. Pass there from Tukey. Back it goes to him now. Oh, nice move and falling down, but able to still connect with Tukey. Half the shot clock gone, now under 40 seconds. They don't slip there for a second. Inside. Lancaster, not a great pass, ball on the ground, and now it's knocked over to Quinn. Actually, it's like that's a different goalie in net for Vassar here to start the second half.
I believe that's Drew Quinn.
Actually,
there now.
Oh, maybe it is still Quinn. I think it's just this angle, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was
almost looked like a 48 for a second, but I'm like, they don't have a 48. And now a shot, and that one
ball still in play.
Yeah, ball still on the ground. Owls are, I think, still going to have it. Yeah, Lancaster wins the race to it.
Owls still have a lot of time, too. They have 60 seconds left. They're going to be able to figure it out a little bit better, but they don't even have to rush this. It's just the beginning of coming out of the half. But they did, unfortunately, rush it, and Drew Quinn was able to get a save.
Yeah, nice save there by Quinn in front. He's not able to get a lot behind that shot, though. And almost knocked down.
Keene State not as patient as they were in the first half, in my opinion, when it comes to trying to score the ball.
Yeah, and I mean, with the lead here, you can afford, I think, to be a little more patient in the second half, but they didn't do it there on that possession. Eads gives it off to Morton. Ball on the ground. Collision there. Still on the ground. Now we get whistles. And it's going to go to Vassar. I think there was a trip there. McCarty comes on. Shot clock 60 seconds. Morton again had a couple goals there in that first half. Looking for a hat trick. Shoots it. And he gets the hat trick. He cuts the lead to 2 as well. It's 9-7.
Baker Morton, a junior attack from West Hartford, Vermont.
Number 32, Baker Morton.
Yeah, West Hartford, Vermont. I have to look up how far that is from here. But anyway, Baker Morton gets the hat trick, and we have a 9-7 ball game.
About an hour.
Yeah, a little
about
over.
An hour away.
Yeah.
I was peeping over at your phone.
Yeah. Yeah, a little over an hour north of here as ball still on the ground. Again, Vassar will come away with it. Scooped up there by Holden Anderson, the face-off specialist. And now gives it back to Gavin Arcuri. Arcuri fakes the shot and a nice pass on a chance in front. It goes wide. Vassar keeps it though as they win the race to it. I thought for sure that was going to be a goal in front. Keene State survives for now, but still playing defense. Here's Eads. Pass couldn't be handled cleanly at first, but Arcuri scoops it. Back over to Eads. They continue to pass it around. Now inside, nice move and a shot.
Got it, another one.
Another goal, fourth of the day for Baker Morton, and already the second here in the third quarter, and we have a one-goal game at 9-8.
Keene State still has the lead right now, but need to be better defensively. And going back to what I said, sorry to everyone repeating, but you just got to be a little bit more patient on offense. Over there, you had about 60 seconds. You don't need to go for the kill right away. You just need to slowly try to find your opening spots. And we've seen it before. It's not like we haven't seen it. Vassar will fall asleep on the defensive end.
Yeah, we saw it plenty in the first half. I mean, obviously, part of the reason they allowed the 9 goals. Keene State ideally can come away with a face-off here, maybe get some momentum back on their side. All still on the ground. A tie-up, and it's going to go to Keene State. So they do come away with it that time. And now, to your point, JJ, a chance to maybe take their time a little bit. Look for something good here, not try to force your way into anything. Parisi gives it off to Souza. Souza had that great goal there in that first half, just past midfield, and fired it all the way in. Back to Souza now. .40 seconds gone on the shot clock. Still 40 to shoot though as Souza to back off. Behind the net, a shot, and he scores.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yep. Yeah, using plenty of clock. Keene State gets their first goal in the second half, and it belongs to Jack Ansart. Ansart's second goal of the evening. So he now joins Nick McNulty. McNulty a couple goals, now Ansart with 2. Multiple goal scorers today for the Owls. And gets the Owls to double-digit goals. And the lead back to 2 at 10-8. We'll see if they can, they're not able to win the face-off there. Scooped by Stofus. Stofus now running the other way. Tries to move it in fast. The pass goes back. Ball still on the ground. Vassar keeps it. Finds its way to Arcuri. 5 minutes are gone here in the third quarter. Couple goals so far for the Brewers. And now one after the goal from Ansart for Keene State. Vassar back on the attack again. Trying to once again make this a one-goal game. Back it goes to Morton. Has both their goals here and 4 on the evening. A shot, and that one goes wide of the goal. Off the stick there of Nazako. Now our Curry pass, a little too high for Mazzocco. It goes back out towards midfield, and it's scooped up finally by Keene. Here's Chris Adrianson. Little shovel pass. He's able to find Macarini, who has it. Gets it inside, a quick shot, and a quick strike. They make it happen, they score.
Cole Riccardi, goal for Keene State, makes it 11-8 lead.
Cole Riccardi, as you mentioned, first goal today. Keene State back in front by 3, and this is exactly the answer that they were looking for. Couple quick goals from Baker Morton and Vassar. Cuts into a 1-goal game, but Keene answers right back with 2 of their own, and it's back to a 3-goal lead. And this has been what Keene State's been looking for in these first 2 home games before tonight. Seemed like when they got punched in the mouth to begin these third quarters, they just haven't found an answer, but they slow things down a little bit, and they found it for the moment against Vassar. Still a long way to go, though. Stolfus. Or Curry, pass up to O'Hara. O'Hara tries to work it in there against Hunter Tavares. Back out. Pass midfield taken by Rufa. Vassar trying to find an answer to the last 2 Keene State goals. Oh, might be a good look here inside. Oh, and it's shot wide. Shot wide there from Drew Mazzocco.
Trying to get a little fancy there.
Oh, and a bad pass way. And Keene State's just going to take it as it goes well past midfield. I was back on the attack the other way. McNulty, nice pass. A shot again. Nicholas McNulty has a hat trick. And Keene State has a 4-goal lead once again.
Yeah, Keene State definitely battened down the hatches a little bit, understood where they were at. They're up by only 1 goal. Now they're up 4.
They have taken the momentum back. Lead up to 4, and we're approaching the halfway mark here of the third. 7:45 to go. Keene State, again, we talked about earlier, JJ, just has to keep their foot on the gas here.
Yeah, especially with the way that the game's going right now. Vassar seems a little bit, I don't know, they seem a little bit flat. They seem a little bit shell-shocked that this has happened to them against a team like Keene. But overall, if Keene State can just figure out how to just keep the lead. It's not even about, I don't care if they score anymore, but it's all about keeping the lead. Just make sure that they do not score. And I'll tell you what, Ryan, at the end of the day, it's all about who scores the most goals. If you have the most goals scored, then you're going to win the game.
Yep. Oh, a quick shot there, fired the other way by Landon Silverstein. It goes wide. Vassar keeps it, though. Handled by Eads. Gives it off to Malone. Just past halfway now of the third quarter. Keene State outscoring the Brewers 3-2 here in this period. Now a shot. That one goes wide again, and they'll keep it. Vassar, it was 9-6 at half. Vassar cut it quickly to 9-8, thanks to a couple goals from Baker Morton. He's got 4 on the evening. Owls have answered, though, with 3 unanswered. Malone. Back over to Mazzocco. Pass in front, couldn't connect. Ball on the ground still. Call from the officials, and we're going to reset I think they called that against Keene State. So reset, 60 seconds, Vassar keeps it. Finds its way over to Kratoval. Kratoval inside, tries to shoot it, ball on the ground. Keene State comes away with it.
Oh my goodness.
Somehow, Dylan Florian out of
I
all
have no idea
that.
how they got out of that. Good God.
Oh, now a wayward pass, but Florian able to get it back. Nice upfield there.
Tadone.
Finds Tadone.
Got a lot of room.
Players on the Keene State sideline trying to get the home crowd excited. Inside, a chance for Tadone, and a save is made by Quinn. Owls keep it though, and still 55 to shoot. Macarini drops back for Lancaster. That was Tadone.
Good take.
The save made. Owls still with it though.
So that's 17 and 7, man. They look a lot alike.
Yeah. Pass back. A shot. A save is made once again by Quinn. Owls chasing after it out of bounds. They'll keep it. It's a rule that doesn't make sense, but you love when it benefits you.
Hey, man. No, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, right now. Seymour inside. Oh, almost looked like a behind the back attempt there. And now finally, they'll turn it over. But yeah, that was Ansart, who was going for the hat trick, trying to join Nick McNulty.
You go behind the back for when you got to get a goal, bro.
See if Vassar tries to play the sudden change here and get a goal right back. They do, they try. It's off the post. Keene State wins the race to it though, and they'll take it back. Just about 4.5 to go. Oh, and not a great pass there, but Keene State keeps it over to Fidali. Got plenty of room. Up the field, just kind of a bounce pass on the ground, trying to find somebody, and they do. It's Macarini, and he scores right off of it. How about that for Rex Macarini? Second goal of the night. And the rain is now falling here at the Owl Athletic Complex.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool too, especially on. I don't know if anybody at home can see that on camera. Oh, no, you definitely can now that I look at it, but wow, it looks really good.
I didn't even realize until after that goal. I don't know how long it's been going, but it's some early March rain here. And the second goal of the game for Rex Macarini. So now Macarini, McNulty with the hat trick, and Jack Ansart all with multiple goals. Owls win the faceoff too. Pass goes back to Souza. See if he'll try to pull up again from beyond midfield. That was a crazy goal.
It has been all Owls in the second half. Let me tell you something. This is a team that understood the assignment. They did everything that we said would bring them to a victory if they did it. And as long as they just keep going, and looks like they're going to do it again. And that is another goal by Ansart.
Hat trick for Jack Ansart as well. He joins the hat trick party along with Nick McNulty. And the lead is 6, 14-8 Owls. So they now tie the amount of goals that Vassar scored against them here last year when they won 14-9. And it's still 3.5 to go and change in the third quarter. So the Owls have taken the struggles of the third quarter to heart here in this one. And it didn't start off looking very good. They allowed a couple of quick goals to make it 9-8. But they have responded and then some with 5 unanswered. And they get the ball right back again. Off the faceoff. Here's Seymour. Over to Lancaster, fresh in. Lancaster with speed behind the net. Still has it. Pass back, a shot, and that time a nice save made by Quinn. Finally able to deny one here in the third. Up the other way, and it's poked out of the stick there.
Keene State is swarming them right now. Look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, how about that? Aiden Donahue able to poke it out. And now it's going to be turned over as Keene loses it out of bounds.
Good looking out for Nicholas McNulty. Able to whap it back in for a second.
Yeah, try to keep it in and play it off. Like I didn't touch that. O'Hara has it poked away, and Keene State again continues the pressure on defense. And now he has it poked away. Back it goes to Vassar, so back and forth we go right now with the turnovers. And now here's Morton, though, running in. Back in front of the goal, a shot. And Vassar finally gets one back to make it 14-9. Can't tell who had the goal, but the ball kind of just bounced in eventually off the initial shot. So 2:05 to go in the third. Owls lead back to 5 at 14-9.
Vassar goal, scored by number 2.
And Anderson Eads is going to get credit for the Vassar goal, so we'll cut the lead to 5. Ball on the ground, and Keene State scoops it up. Paul Riccardi able to come away with it. Back to Riccardi now. As off the field comes Nick Hadley. Raheem Lancaster with it. Tries to run inside. Now drops it back for Macarini. Nice pass. Good. Maybe a good look inside here. Oh, and impressively Lancaster was able to hold on to it for a second. But now the Brewers come away with it. And here's Stolfus. The Brewers trying to get now to double digits to 10 goals here. Chance, a shot from O'Hara, and they do it. Shane O'Hara on the board tonight. Cuts the lead to 4, 14-10. Second goal within a minute for the Brewers.
Shane O'Hara.
And they now have the last 2.
The assist from Renz Jewett.
O'Hara out of Virginia, Warrenton, Virginia. Able to get the goal. And that's 2 goals now in the last 58 seconds for the Brewers. Owls try to come away with it at midfield. It's going to go their way after the trip. So Keene State can have essentially the final possession if they want it here. Nick McNulty with it. Already has a hat trick. He's being bullied though on defense. See if he can come away with it.
He's just attacking him.
And
that's not bullying. They're ganging up on him.
And now
they're jumping him.
Now we get a timeout called by Coach Terrio and Keene State. We'll be right back in just a moment on the Owls Media Network.
I worked in HVAC when I was in high school, and I really liked being on a job site. When Keene State came to my high school, the admissions counselor told me I could have a job on a job site and also make a difference on people's lives. He said being a safety engineer meant I could work with my hands, but also make sure that everybody was going to be home safely at the end of the day. The safety field is growing rapidly because companies are noticing that keeping their workers healthy means that they can keep their workers working. My plan is to graduate from Keene State so I can get back onto a job site as a safety engineer. It's great because there's jobs to choose from all over the United States, so I can basically go anywhere I want.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma.
Fourth quarter of action about to get started. I'm sorry, jumping the bunny here. 47.7 to go in the third. Keene State leading 47. Keene State leading 14 to 10. There's JJ.
Hey man, it's okay. Just take a breath.
It's Wednesday.
We're good. You're dang right. It's Wednesday. What about it?
Hey, we're past. We're over halfway through the week.
Sure.
We're on the other side.
Sure.
Owls have it after the timeout as Rex Macarini past midfield has it. Half a minute to go in the quarter. Keene State trying to maybe get an answer to the last two Vassar goals. A shot. Save made by Quinn, but ball on the ground. And I think the Brewers come away with it. They do. 10 seconds to go. We'll see if they try to get something real quick here before the quarter ends. Final seconds. Are they going to get a shot? Oh, does it count at the buzzer?
No,
it does.
Count it.
It does. Vassar cuts it to 14-11.
Oh my God.
And so after all told,
Shane O'Hara.
O'Hara again with his second goal of the game.
We'll be back in a couple minutes for the start of the fourth. Keene State leads 14-11.
Vassar goal, scorer number 9. Shane O'Hara.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
How about that for Shane O'Hara with the buzzer-beating goal at the end of the third, and with it, the lead back down to 3. So all told, both teams with 5 goals apiece in that third quarter. And we enter the fourth at 14-11. Keene State hoping that they're 15 minutes away from their first win of the spring season here in 2025. Vassar comes away with it, but somehow got the pass off.
He lost his accessories.
Yeah, now flag is down after it.
Oh my God.
He got absolutely mauled there.
Henry Richard got dropped by second of Davies there, unfortunately.
Keene State Still got one more quarter to go if they want to get that first win, and up 3, but the momentum has kind of been with Vassar as they've scored the last 3 goals to end out that third. And the buzzer beater there at the end from O'Hara, who had a couple in the period. And just looking to get the momentum back on their side. Been in a position like this at least a couple times tonight, but both times have been able to find momentum back. And a penalty against the Owls. This will be the first minute man up for the Brewers. Goes against the face-off specialist Gabe Pereira. Unnecessary roughness to call. So Keene will have to kill off a minute. And the Owls have not been on the man up at all tonight. It's been all Brewers in that category. They're gonna have to play sound defense here to keep Vassar off the board again. Oh, maybe a chance inside, a shot. Looks like got blocked. It's gonna roll out of bounds. Scooped up now by Rufa. Hands it off. Back behind the net, a chance in front. It looked like.
It again.
Yeah. I don't know if it was saved or if it was just wide. That was a save for Florian. Another chance in front. That time on Florian, they get it home and score. Gavin Arcuri makes it a 2-goal game. 14-12. And now 4 unanswered goals for Vassar College. And Keene State really going to have to win the faceoff here. Got to get a goal back, get some momentum back on your side. Still 13.5 to go. Long way in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this game has been a lot of highs and lows for both teams. Just overall, it has been very much a momentum battle between both teams as he can get it on their side.
Still a fight for the ball at midfield. And this wins it. Yeah, big win there for Keene. Now let's see if they can get a good look. Poor Carty with it. Kind of like the start of the second half when Vassar cut it to 9-8. And then the Owls were able to go on a 5-0 run with goals. Get it all the way up to a 6-goal lead, and now it's down again to just a 2-goal lead. Let's see if they can get one back though. Tadone is it over to Macarini. Tadone had the first goal of this game. Inside to Tadone. And a save is made by Quinn. Looked like for a second it went in. But what a save there from the Brewers goalie. And they get it right back now. Back out to Quinn. Out of his net, around midfield. Quinn is running to midfield. Get whistles. And yeah, I think he can't come out that far. Yeah, Vassar did not get past midfield in enough time in 20 seconds. So thus the turnover. So Keene State with another opportunity. Will certainly take that. Inside, Tadone gives it back. In front. Oh, what a goal from Macarini. Or was that Seymour? That was Rex Macarini.
Keene State goal scored by number 2, Rex Macarini.
15-12 game, huh?
15-12. And with that goal, Rex Macarini joins the hat trick party for Keene State. Already got hat tricks for McNulty and Ansart. And now Macarini with a hat trick. Had a hat trick in the game against Western New England as well here at home, and then the season opener against Endicott on the road. Once again, face-off goes to the Owls. McNulty with it.
McNulty's had an amazing game there.
Yeah, he has. Macarini again. Pass couldn't be handled cleanly, but Parisi gets it back. Up back there to Macarini from Dubiel.
Keene State trying to waste some clock a little bit, really taking their time.
Dubiel fakes the shot. Try to give it back to Parisi. Has it poked out. Flag thrown by an official. Macarini gives it back to Souza. Now Dubiel trying to run in. Penalty will be coming against Vassar. Twelve to shoot. Parisi tried to find help there. Be taken over, and now whistles as we'll get the call against the Brewers. So first penalty of the night against Vassar, and it goes against Beckett Wolf for 30 seconds for a push. So the Owls will have their first man up. As a result, they can make it work here.
Looks like we got acquired.
Macarini gives it back to Tadone. Back to Macarini, inside, a shot, wide of the goal. Off the chance there from Ben Tukey. Owls keep it though with 35 to shoot. Final seconds killed off. They get it right back. A shot from Parisi, and another great save there by Quinn. Owls try to poke it away, but Vassar able to cleanly come away with it. 9:20 and to go here in the fourth. Keene State leading by 3. Goal apiece so far for each side in the quarter. 40 seconds left on the shot clock. Vassar trying to get it back to within a 2-goal game. Inside, pass too high, and it's a turnover. Almost had a great opportunity there, but our Curry a little too high on that pass. And Keene State gets the ball right back.
Good to see that Keene State's defense has held up throughout the game, because you could easily make an argument that after the first half, the team that's 2-0 right now, who probably came into this game thinking it was going to be an easy one, just overall, the defense has really held up, and Keene State's offense in the third quarter absolutely exploded, and now it's gone back to a defensive kind of game.
McNulty charging in. Almost looked like he was going to pull up, but passes it now, and it finds its way over to Lancaster. McNulty now shoots, and a save made by Quinn. Ball still on the ground. Oh, scooped up. Whistles, and it's going to stay with Keene. I think a slash was the call there. So shot clock reset to 60 seconds. as we near the halfway mark of the fourth. Macarini behind the goal. Tries the wraparound and makes it happen. Fourth goal of the game for Rex Macarini, and the lead back to 4. 16-12.
A little less than 8 minutes left as well. Keene State going to try to do their best just to keep the lead at this point. You don't want to let Vassar get anything going in the next 5 minutes.
Fourth of the game, and that now leads the team on the evening for Keene State. Rex Macarini. 7:42 to go here in the third. Keene State trying to keep their foot on the gas. They've scored the last 2. And they're going to win the face-off again. Guerrero, not the best pass, but scooped up. Oh, and a bad pass there that time. Keene State will not keep it. Back it goes to the Brewers. We're now just past halfway through the fourth. Keene State trying to hold on in these final 7.5 minutes to get their first win and go to 1-3 on 2025. And get Coach Terrio's first win in his 25th season as the head of the program.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and another turnover there, I think. Again, because they didn't get past midfield in 20 seconds. But Keene State right back with it. Here's Tim Souza. He rips one, and it goes wide, but the Owls keep it. Just 70 seconds now to shoot. Keene State can take their time here, certainly, if they want to. Parisi. Gives it off, that's Dubiel. Nice pass in front for Parisi. Oh, and I think he fell down trying to shoot it. But Keene State keeps it. Gee, that was a great pass. Turf obviously quite a bit slippery, and now Macarini will scoop it up. Behind the goal. .30 seconds to shoot. Just kind of running around, waiting, killing off some time before trying to find a good look. Gonna have to find something relatively fast though, down to 20. Macarini still has it now, tries to make a move inside. He makes it, gets in. Oh, and what a shot, but it goes wide. And a flag down after the end of it. It was signaled that it's Keene State's ball. We'll see what the call is.
Could be on Macarini for pushing up to the flag.
Yeah, I think you're right. Officials still talking it over, but Macarini does head to the box. And we'll get the official word here. Yeah, like you said, JJ, I think this will be a push.
Unnecessary roughness it was.
Yeah, and it goes 1 minute against Macarini. But we're also getting, I think, penalty on Vassar as well. That'll go against Gordon Rush. So Rush will go to the box as well, but only for 30 seconds. Macarini will serve the minute. As we have now discussion, official talking with both coaches. Coach Terrio and Coach McCreary. McCreary in his 6th season as the head coach of Vassar. Of Ole Miss, graduated there in 2009. And I think they're discussing who possession should be in favor of. It's going to be Keene State still after the penalties. Still 9 seconds on the shot clock as well. Actually, it's Vassar's ball. So they have it. They're just pointing back to the other side of the field because that's where they had to start with it. Charging up the other way is Kieran Cheyenne. Brewers with it with 5.5 and now less to go. Looking for a shot. They have it. It goes wide. They'll keep it though. Zacco will play it. Gets it into Arcuri. Back now to Morton to Arcuri. A good clean look here, and the shot was high of the net, and it will be out of bounds. That one actually was saved there from Florian. Another shot. And another. That one goes wide. Rain falling once again pretty steadily here from the Owl Athletic Complex. Look inside in front for Arcuri, and he scores. Second goal of the game for Gavin Arcuri. And it cuts the lead to 3 with just under 5 to play. So Vassar able to get back on the board. Now down to just 3. Still 4:45 to go too. State gonna have to play smart here in these final minutes. They want to grind out that first win. And Vassar trying to stay undefeated at 2-0, trying to get to 3-0. Ball on the ground, flung up in the air. Vassar comes away with it. Now ball on the ground. Fight for it. Ball loose. We get whistles now, and a timeout will be called by Vassar. We'll be right back. 4.5 to go. Keene State looking for that first win, up 3.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is going to fall. There she goes, and she's got it! How sweet is
Back here after the Vassar timeout, and they have it. Look there briefly at Rex Macarini. Team leading 4 goals today for Keene State, for the senior captain. Hoping that it'll be enough to give the Owls their first win. It's still business to be had here. Shot inside, it goes wide of the net. Vassar keeps it. Picking down to about 4 to go. Owls in front by 3. Largest lead they've had today was 6 goals. At one point, they led 14-8. That's the largest lead for either side today. For Curry, gotta be careful there for Florian. Now look inside and they score again. Anderson Eads gets his second of the day, and it's a 2-goal game. Still with plenty of time, 3:40 to go. Owls got to have this face-off here.
No, Ryan, this is just something that I'm impressed right now, especially this late in the game. We've seen it multiple times. The finishing has been very hard for this team when it comes to these kind of games, especially the weather's not that good right now. I'm not trying to make excuses, but this is very tough, especially for games like this. Just try to do the best to hold the lead. You're going to hold the ball for as long as you can.
Down
not doing it.
On the ground, and now we get a flag, and Keene State is not happy there on that sideline. Yeah, it didn't look like a ton there. I mean, it was just pushing and typical contact in the sport.
But see, this is just something you got to take advantage of with the other team. This is a team that is very shaken right now, very kind of thrown off their game. Keene State is, and they kind of understand that. They understand that they're not going to make the best choices when it comes to times in this game, so they're just doing their best.
It goes against the long stick midfielder Nick Hadley. 32nd man up now for Vassar, and the rain coming down hard as well. It appears to be the hardest it's come down all night. Owls trying to hold on. Another shot. Ball trickles in front of the goal. Scooped up by actually that was Florian. Oh, the collision there, and yep, there's a flag. Thank you. If you were going to call that last one, you had to call that one. So this time it benefits the Owls. Still 2 seconds. That's all that's left on Hadley's penalty. This one looks like, though, it'll go against Vassar.
Maybe all the snow coming down will take some of the snow. Maybe all this rain will get rid of some of the snow out there.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll have quite the effect.
I hope so.
I hope so too. I'm ready for spring.
Me too.
So Eads to the box for a minute. Owls will have the ball as a result, of course. 3 minutes left. And we'll have obviously the fresh shot clock of 80 seconds. So now if you're Keene, you just gotta take your time here, I think, quite a bit. Run the clock down a little bit. You have obviously the minute 20 to shoot. Handled by Tukey. And just no bad passes. You gotta connect. Gotta make high percentage looks here. Macarini gives it back to Dubiel. Actually, that's Riccardi. Back now to Macarini. Steady rain continues to fall as well. Riccardi gives it back off to Macarini. Inside, Macarini, and a shovel shot. Couldn't get it in. Macarini comes back away with it. Gives it now to Tadone. Tadone, and it gets it back, shoots it now over the net. Keene keeps it though, with 16 to shoot. Got to make something happen quick here, but now under 2 to play. Still just a 2-goal lead though for the Owls. And a timeout will be called by Coach Terrio. We'll be right back in a moment. Exciting final 2 minutes on tap. Stay tuned.
Timeout, Keene State.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Coach Terrio there with his team. Timeout was called by Keene State. Feeling like they could taste their first win of the season, but still a minute 57 to go. And trying to hold on. 16 seconds they'll have to shoot it out of the timeout as well. But you hope, if you're Keene, that you can get a goal here and push that lead to 3.
I doubt they even try to really get a score here. I bet they just try to hang on to it as long as they can. But if you can see an opening, if you can try to pass the ball around enough, if you can see an opening, just shoot it.
Yeah, Lancaster will start with it. Clock runs. Lancaster working against a couple defenders. Gives it back to Tadone. Tadone just a ground ball. Can't be handled cleanly. And now 4 to shoot. Got to get something off. They're not going to. Just going to fling it away and take the shot clock violation. So a minute 38. They do wind down a good amount of clock. But still good time here for Vassar, and Keene State going to have to continue to play tight defense with a minute and a half left. And of course, the ball's going to be slippery, going to be wet. Cheyenne. Oh, we get a turnover, and it's going to go to Keene State. Offside is the call. A minute 20 to go. Dylan Florian out of his net. Flips it to Miller. Miller handles it. Back to Florian. Upfield pass.
Moonshot.
That was and a big collision there. At the end, it goes to Quinn, and a flag finally thrown by an official. It'll go against Vassar. Kind of the delayed call there, but it goes in favor of the Owls. A minute exactly left. Keene State now just has to be smart for this final minute. So the call will be against Jordan Roche once again. Keene will have it with the man up. Crossfield pass, completes it there to Ansart. Little bounce pass. Just got to make clean passes here for Keene State, and you will have a win. Owls just going to hang around and pass it, of course. Ansart, who has the hat trick. Hugh now just rolls it over. Keene State just trying to run out the clock. And they're 20 seconds away for their first win of the season. And it would be a very nice win here against Vassar at home, a team that came in and beat them 14-9 last year. And it looks like the Owls are going to make it happen. Final 5 seconds. They continue to pass it around. Coach Terrio will get his first win in his 25th season as head coach. The Owls are 1-3 on the season, and they finally snapped the 3-game losing streak. They beat Vassar by a final of 16-14, and an entertaining game it was.
Your final
to get
score,
their first win of 2025.
16, Vassar
And we'll have the
14.
interview, as always, with
Your
Coach
Owls
Terrio
next get home in
and
action
with the
after
win, a
break.
Keene State player. We'll be right
Then
back.
the break
Hope
on
you stay tuned
Saturday,
on the Owls
March
Media
22nd
Network.
at 1 p.m. Thanks for coming out. Have a good night.
I'm very ambitious. I like to push myself to do the best that I can possibly do, and I would say that I'm a very outgoing person, and I definitely like to think outside of the box and meet new people and kind of push my own boundaries. I'm involved in student government, pre-law society. I've been an orientation leader, a community assistant. I'm involved in Greek life. I was involved in the Panhellenic Council and some other organizations as well. I would say that I would connect being ambitious with the amount of involvement that I pursue. I'm someone that likes to be really busy, and the unique part of being a student at Keene State College is I've had the opportunity to be part of so many organizations, and it's been a really incredible experience. I chose to get involved in all those different areas on campus because it's helped me become a better student. I think when you're really involved in your community and you're an involved student, you're able to become more interested in what you're learning about in class and make better connections with the students that are in class with you. The ways that I have made an impact on campus is that I've started some diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. I was the first Vice President of Equity and Belonging for Delta Phi Epsilon and the first Vice President of Equity and Diversity for the Panhellenic Council. So being able to spearhead those two positions and start some new activity on campus has been a really wonderful experience. I would say I'm personally passionate about many different human rights issues, specifically in Latin America. My family is from Latin America, so I firsthand have been able to experience some things that are going on in Latin America that I was not able to fully learn about and research until I came to college. Coming to Keene State College, I've learned that I love learning about issues that are happening across the world, and it's an opportunity that I was not able to have in high school, as well as the opportunity to learn about topics that are happening not only in the United States, from professors that have experience in other countries around the world, which is a very unique experience. This past summer, I did the Washington Center internship through the Global Education Office, and I was able to spend a semester in Washington, D.C., and I worked for the Hispanic Association on Corporate Responsibility, where I created diversity, equity, and inclusion training for Fortune 500 companies. That was an absolutely amazing experience. I got to learn more about my passion about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and education as well, which is a topic that's really intertwined with Holocaust and genocide studies. And I also got to spend time to do research into topics that I'm interested in, which is something that's very unique about the Holocaust and genocide studies program.
Proportion to me is the lived experience of our Division III student athletes. They balance life from an academic perspective and the rigors of competing at a high level, bonding with teammates and building lifelong friendships. But they also are involved in their communities. They work jobs and internships and volunteer. They've learned to be resilient. Diverse experiences are setting them up for the future.
Passion's love. Passion is love for what you do. Because I think when you face challenges, it comes down to how much you want it and how much you love it. Passion is what keeps you going forward. Seeing so many people that were like-minded and so hardworking in their sport and academics, being surrounded by like-minded people makes you want to be more passionate. I think it pushes you to a different level that maybe you didn't think you had. And you can do the best of both worlds and love all of it.
A good citizen is someone who wants to make a positive impact, both in their communities and in the world around them. The Division III approach is absolutely the best approach out there for amateur sport because it wants student athletes to explore all parts of who they are. Be successful in the classroom, be successful in competition, be successful in the community. So our student athletes learn what it means to strive for and attain success, but doing it the right way and being good citizens.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, being a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
We are here now with Keene State senior captain Rex Macarini. Rex, 4 goals today.
Yep.
Outstanding game and a great win for you guys tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much.
What was it like being able to be out there, especially in those final few minutes? We were up here, we were watching the rainfall, and it seemed pretty crazy. How was that?
It was hectic out there, and we were working our asses off pretty much. Every time we play this team, it is a battle to the end, and pretty much in the last couple minutes, it was who wants it more, pretty much. So.
Going back and watching a couple of your other oh, there we go. Going back and watching a couple of the other games, the focus kind of seemed to be more on defense this game rather than more of like the scoring in the other games. Was that intentional, and where did that come from?
It happened pretty much because of their 10-man ride. Like, a lot of teams don't use their goalie to guard the attackman. So once they started doing that, we were able to shoot on no goalie in a cage, and we were just in transition because they were pressing us so hard, we were able to just run right by them, pretty much.
And the last, we talked about a little bit at the beginning of the game, the last couple of games for you guys here, the third quarter especially has been the tough quarter.
Yeah.
What was Coach Terro's message to you guys ahead of tonight, like, in how to deal with that? Because you guys played pretty well there in the third.
I mean, exactly what happened against Western New England. We had it until the very end. We just let it go, and that's what happened during Wentworth. And so we all realized after Coach Terrell's speech at halftime, this is the time to go and lock in, and if we want to win.
You guys definitely locked in that third quarter.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
At Keene State College, life is an adventure. You'll forge your path forward. As an owl, you'll take on challenges in the classroom, field, court, or track. Every worthwhile adventure has its share of blood, sweat, and tears. It takes hard work and dedication. No owl flies alone on their journey at Keene State. Teammates, coaches, professors, alumni, and fellow owls are with you along the way. They lift you up as you continue forward. When you're part of Owl Nation, you become the person you truly want to be.
This is Paul Sullivan of Sullivan Tire Company. We're thrilled to be sponsoring the Keene State College Athletic Program, supporting the Owls. No matter what the sport is, in Division III, they are legendary. What a great academic institution, liberal arts school, in a beautiful part of New England. So let's go, you Owls. And remember, at Sullivan Tire, we're always here to get you there. Thank you.
We are in a brand new state-of-the-art esports facility at Keene State College. 16 brand new PCs, broadcasting PC, coach PC, brand new equipment, headsets, mice, keyboards, custom desk pads. So it is a gamer's dream in here.
This space, I love what they've done to it. I got to see it before it got renovated into what it is now. It looks amazing. I look forward to coming here every day just to see the space and just play in this cool environment.
It was a real upgrade for me, and I think that's part of the reason I play a lot better now. Top of the line, everything, computers, chairs, monitors, headsets, everything.
We are recognized as a varsity athletic program at Keene State College, much like basketball, volleyball, baseball, what have you. We have 3 titles, 19 student athletes, 5 total coaches. We are working very hard every single day to put our program on the map.
Like I said, I do track and field also. It's, still the same level of dedication, still the same level of practice.
But it's not as active. However, it still requires a high level of skill and a high level of dedication, and giving it your all every night still applies regardless of both.
The goal for the future of this program is onward and upward every single year. Esports, being the industry that it is, continues to grow itself, and so we have the opportunity to continue pushing Keene State esports onto the forefront.
You're going to underestimate us. We've been working on this. We've got our game now. We're going to play our game, right?
I'm very ambitious. I like to push myself to do the best that I can possibly do, and I would say that I'm a very outgoing person, and I definitely like to think outside of the box and meet new people and kind of push my own boundaries. I'm involved in student government, pre-law society. I've been an orientation leader, a community assistant. I'm involved in Greek life. I was involved in the Panhellenic Council and some other organizations as well. I would say that I would connect being ambitious with the amount of involvement that I pursue. I'm someone that likes to be really busy, and the unique part of being a student at Keene State College is I've had the opportunity to be part of so many organizations.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
We are now here with Coach Mark Terrio. You guys get your first win of the season tonight. Coach, how did that feel?
Oh, it's great. It was a really hard-fought game. I think the guys, I'd say, played like 90%, great lacrosse tonight. And, when you execute and do all those things, you tend to win games. So, really proud of the boys and happy that we got the win.
So you talk about execution. What was some of the stuff they were executing out there that was able to get the win today?
Well, we started practicing this week, so we knew they were doing what's called a 10-man ride.
That's what he was saying over there.
Yeah, so we practiced all week. So by doing that, we were able to get 2 goals off them at the beginning, and I think by doing that, we gained a lot of confidence offensively. We held the ball for some time offensively, which gave our defense a rest, and I think they did a really nice job as well.
JJ and I were talking about it kind of at the beginning of the game, but the third quarter and the last 2 was kind of a struggle point for you guys, but you guys played much better tonight in that third quarter. How did you kind of go about that? What was the message to the team?
Yeah, I believe at halftime I did talk to him about the third quarter blues, and you have to come out ready and fired up and keep executing, and just because we're up by a few goals, you just can't assume anything. And I think we did a good job. They got a couple goals, and lacrosse is ups and downs, ebbs and flows, so sometimes they're going to get some goals, and but I think we fought off that storm, got a few back, and then sort of just kept that momentum, and we kept that 2 to 3 goal lead throughout the rest of the game.
Well, thank you for talking with us real quick. We really appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team,
on my campus and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Athletics. Keene State Athletics on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. American Steel Fabricators, visit americansteelfab.com. Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, locally owned since 1986. Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. The Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene, we're always here to get you there. Noyes Volkswagen, we look forward to guiding you on your Volkswagen journey. And by the Best Western Plus Hotel, located at 401 Winchester Street in Keene. The Owls get their first win of the season in men's lacrosse tonight by a final of 16-14 over Vassar. They get revenge from a year ago after they lost here 14-9 by that score. For Keene, up next for men's lacrosse, it's on the road next week against Bates College up in Lewiston, Maine. And until then, or until their next home game, we'll see you. For Ryan Goodwin, for everybody else on our crew, JJ LeBlanc, have a good evening, and thank you for tuning in.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.